Here's a little extra demo to show how to parent an object for animation. For this, we're going to have our Goon character pick up a spoon here, and I've just made a little basic setup here. What I've done here is I've made a spoon and I have parented a locator to the spoon. And what you want to do that is that you want to grab the parent first, what is going to be parented, and then the child. Here we're just going to do that, and then we go constrain and parent. And then after it is parented, by moving the locator, it will move the spoon because it is parented to the spoon, but the spoon can move independently. But there's a reason for that, because we want to actually attach or parent this locator, which the spoon is attached to his hand here. And that gives us some flexibility to actually, we can then animate the spoon if needed. So what I'm going to do here is I do have my select all that I have set up for my character, so I can select all of his nodes at once. And I'm going to start him in this position. When you do your animation, you should be starting in stepped keys. I'm going to put my keys in linear for now, just to show how this is going to work. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put him in the first position, and I'm going to keyframe his whole body here. And let's expand out my timeline here. Let's give me about 100 frames here. Expand out my timeline. And then let's get him into an anticipation position. Let's go to about 10. And I'm going to, let's just rotate his body like that. Keyframe that. Do a little bit of anticipation here. Do his wrist like that, and we are using a FK arm. And then I'm also going to open up his hands a little bit. I'm going to go to the master spread. Just open it up a little bit, and then the master grip, like so. And where is his thumb cup? Oops. Let's do his thumb cup. Where is that? Well, let's do the thumb grip. And select all, keyframe everything. And let's just hold that there for a little bit. And now he's going to go for the spoon. I'm going to go to, I don't know, about frame 25 or so. Give it about 10 frames. I can always change this later. And I'm going to put his hand, I'm going to position his hand. This can take a little bit of time, but I want to get him to grab the spoon. It might be good if you want to put on auto key. Auto key, you have to be careful with it, but it'll key every little move that you make. So if I do something like that, it'll key that, and then it'll key his elbow here. I'm going to select all, key everything, just to get him in that position. And I'm going to move him a little bit forward. Then you have to adjust his hand, and this could take a little bit of time, but it is definitely worth sort of the work. So what I'm trying to do here is position his hand so it's going to grab the spoon, and then you have to go in here and you have to fine adjust things a little bit. And so I'm going to, like that. I'm also going to start to do his fingers. Let's go find his master grip. Let's close up on that a little bit, and then I want to do his I definitely want to get his index finger to get down towards get to the spoon, and as well as his thumb. And let's just go here. And I'm getting there pretty close, just pretty close there. And I could work on that a little bit more, but for now I'm going to just keep it like that, and I'm going to keyframe everything. Let's just look at his, and he's going down, and you know what, he's going down a little fast. So I'm going to, in the timeline, I'm going to spread that out a few more frames, select all, and now let's just see what his timing is like. Okay, so now he's going to pick up the spoon. Now I'm not going to parent the spoon right away. What I'm going to do is I am going to have him, grab it in a few frames, you know, 4 or 5 frames. And I'm going to use his fingers to do that. I'm going to grab his fingers and do his master grip a little bit. Let's just keyframe that just in case. Let's do his thumb grip. Let's go down here. Let's play with the sum just a little bit. There we go. And let's go back to his index finger and work on his index a little bit. And see if there's a little bit of a roll there. Okay. Now I'm not going to really, I really should be doing a little bit of animation on his head and his eyes, but I'm not going to really pay that much attention to it because I just want to show you how to parent the spoon. Okay, I'm going to select all, and he's going to, and now I'm going to start to pick up the spoon. Now what I'm going to do is, again, I'm not going to parent it right now because I'm going to parent the spoon while it's in motion. That way it'll disguise any popping that might happen. So I'm going to go 2 frames, 3 frames or so, and I'm going to lift up his arm. Like so. Maybe his elbow a little bit, and his wrist. I'm going to go back to that first frame, and I'm going to select the spoon locator. I'm going to keyframe it at 35. And then I'm also going to move it. I'm going to frame 38 where that last move was. I'm going to move it up to there. So he's picking up the spoon, but it's not parented to his hand yet. So what I want to do is I'm going to parent it now. And it's at frame 38. And you do the parent first, choose the child, go constrain, parent. And then you have a blend parent here. So what I want to do is I want to keyframe this blend parent at 0. There. I'm going to keyframe it. Key selected. And then I'm going to key it to blend parent there. Key selected. Now, if all goes well, he is now parented, his hand is parented to the spoon. Let's go to about frame 60. Right there. Let's do his wrist. And he's all ready to eat.